Christmas. Just like the ones I used.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be decorating for Christmas. I have been looking forward to this video for so long. I've been gathering up so many pieces and even DIYing a couple things. So I'm really excited to bring this to you guys. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Noelle. I make new videos like this every single week, showing you guys how to get the high-end looking home that you want at a price point that you can afford. So if you're interested in that, definitely consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. So I hope this video is really helpful for you guys and gives you guys some inspiration and ideas for decorating for this holiday season. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to start out by swapping out the decor on this console table to make it a little more festive, but I'm going to be keeping the same elements here. I wanted to keep my decor warm but also incorporate some metallics, so I'm adding this little tree that I just popped into a vintage crock, and then I'm balancing that out with this silver tree figurine. And I would have liked to use another bowl here, maybe white or something, but this is what I had, so I added these pine cones to add a more natural element and then popped those over on the console. And then I added these bells that I just strung onto a blue ribbon for a little pop of color over here. I liked how this was coming together, but I felt like it needed to have something up higher, like on the mirror. So I grabbed these preserved cedar stems that I thrifted and made a little swag using just some floral tape and ribbon. And then I just attached it to the mirror with a little command hook. And I also went back and added this gold ribbon later to tie in some other elements of my Christmas decor. Next, I've cleared off this other console table, and I'm going to add this set of 3 folding trees that I actually made last year for Christmas. I'll link that video in the description box below if you're interested and want to check that out. And then I'm adding this little crock that I've just popped a little pine stem in. I got this one from Joann's, and I love that it had these little pine cones on it. And then I'm going to add this really cool bell candle, and I'll have a similar one linked in the description box below as well. Next, I'm going to add this preserved cedar to the other side to balance out that greenery and act as a little base for these cute little ceramic houses that I picked up. Then on the other side, I'm popping in this little white flocked deer that I found. I thought it was so cute. And then to add a little gold over here, I am just draping this bell garland over the art just to finish it off. The mantle is probably my favorite thing to decorate for Christmas besides the Christmas tree, so I'm starting with this cheaper cedar garland as a base for my more realistic garland, just to add some fullness and texture, and I'm securing it to the mantle with command hooks. Then I'm going to use floral wire to connect the garlands together, making sure to fluff the garlands before adding the next one so that it gives it a really full and lush look. I really loved this bell garland from McGee & Co. And then I found these beautiful bell bowl filler. And so I decided to go ahead and make my own using that and just a thing of twine. And I love how these turned out. I think they look so similar to the ones from McGee & Co. To make it feel a little more magical, I added these little twinkle fairy lights throughout the garland. And these actually have a timer on them, so I don't have to worry about turning them on and off or anything like that. We've always had a TV above the mantle until recently, so I'm finally getting to add these beautiful brass candlesticks across the mantle for a really dramatic look. And then I'm adding these really cool hex-shaped candles, as well as regular tapered candles, just to mix it up. And then once I get stockings, I'll hang those on the end here to finish off the mantle decor. Then I just pop this little tree onto the hearth, and it really helps to fill out the space and finish it. For For the dining area, I got this garland to drape over the mirror, and I'm just securing it around with command hooks and then tucking the end behind the mirror here. I can't actually keep a centerpiece on the table without my boys getting into it, so this is a great way to bring a little holiday into the space. For the entryway, I swapped out the flowers that I had for a faux cedar stem, and then popped this little tree in the corner as well. I added a couple more trees in here to the kitchen counter, but wanted to keep it really simple and not too cluttered. But for this little corner, I actually wanted to make it feel more like a cluster and almost forest-like. So I'm just staggering these trees and candlesticks to give it that look. And I just love this simple little nutcracker that I'm adding in. I also have these little wooden trees that I got last year to kind of vary the height a little more. And that finishes off this little corner. Next, I always have this tray here on the counter, so I'm just starting with another pine branch. And then I'm going to mix in this magnolia stem to give it a fuller look. And I just worked that in until it looked like one big piece and looked good from all angles. Then I'm going to add in this little berry stem just to bring in a little more color and texture. I'm also adding this little vintage bread prayer card holder that my grandpa actually carved, as well as this little fireside candle. And I'm definitely moving these branches out of the way so the flame won't be a fire hazard or anything like that. I saved the best for last, so let's get started on this tree. And I actually picked this one up from Bargain Hunt for $75. I'm starting out with this beautiful gold bead garland that is a total dupe for the McGee & Co. one, but so much cheaper. And I'm just wrapping this around the tree to create some soft movement. I didn't want it to feel too drapey, so I'm just gently wrapping it around. And then I'm going in with these larger white bead garlands to fill in and add a little more variety. For my ornaments, I like to start out with my larger, more statement ornaments and spread them throughout the tree, but I'm really focusing on the center of the tree since that's really where the eye is drawn to. I also make sure to use ornaments of different shapes to kind of break things up. I picked these ones up from TJ Maxx, and I really love the little teardrop shape that they have. Closer to the bottom of the tree is where I always hang my shatterproof ornaments since I know my boys are going to be taking them off or knocking into the tree while they're playing tag or something like that. Then to add in some more pops of color, I made these really pretty neutral tone ornaments that I'll actually be sharing in an upcoming DIY video, so keep an eye out for that. Then once all of my more special ornaments are on the tree, I'm just going in with some more simple filler ornaments. So I just got these little white ones and black ones that I'm scattering throughout. And this year I'm actually using this beautiful gold velvet ribbon, and I absolutely love this so much. It adds so much visual interest and it just really makes it feel special. I topped it all off with this really pretty tree topper. It has lots of texture and sparkle to it, which I love. And then I added this tree skirt that has lots of texture and color variation last, so that it wouldn't be covered in needles or anything if the tree shed. And that finishes off this Christmas tree. Alrighty guys, that's going to wrap up this Christmas decorate with me video. I still have a couple more pieces to get once they come in and put up, but other than that, this is going to be it. Outside, of course, I still need to get Tim outside to hang up the lights, but other than that, that is it. I am going to be putting up a couple more holiday videos, including some holiday DIYs, so keep an eye out for that, and make sure you turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of those, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye!